your brother's performance yesterday or 2 days ago, almost throwing the no-hitter, taking it through 8 innings. What do you have to think about that?
Wow. Justin's outing the other night was special. And I feel like almost after every outing, I'm on this show talking about how special it is. He takes a no-hitter into the 8th inning, which I was watching at Angel Stadium. I was watching like on my phone, freaking out. It's remarkable. It's remarkable what he did that start. The result was 8 innings, 1 hit, a few strikeouts, no runs. Coming off his first start since Tommy John that he threw over 100 pitches. We were talking post-game after he threw those 100 pitches, and he said, you know what, this is going to be a huge test for me. How am I going to bounce back from throwing 100 pitches? I would say he bounced back pretty well. It was remarkable to see, and we need to talk about something, and it needs to be talked about much more than it has been to this point, and I will be the one to do it, and I know it is being talked about. Wow, it's remarkable what Justin Verlander is doing since he's been back from Tommy John at 39 years old. Yes, I understand that. We really need to dive in to how impressive this really is. So far this year, he's 4-1 with a 1.55 ERA and a .639 WHIP. Okay? Since he has joined the Houston Astros, he is 47-16. He has a 2.38 ERA, a .82 WHIP, and a 181 opponent batting average. Every single one of those leads all American League pitchers with 20 or more starts. It is remarkable. It is special. It is all time. It is something that we will remember forever, that Justin Verlander was able to come back after Tommy John and at 39 years old put together a year that he is having now and just continue his stretch of dominance. And he did that again the other night. It is absolutely incredible. He's gone at least 5 innings in all 6 of his starts this year. If he does, if he does make the All-Star game this year, which it's very early, there's no certainty that happens. If he makes the All-Star game, he would be the first starting pitcher aged 39 or older to make it since Bartolo Colon in 2016, who did it at 43 years old. He's right now tied for first in Major League Baseball in wins, first in WHIP, first in hits allowed, third in ERA. It's remarkable. And I was sitting in those stands at Angel Stadium the other night, just one, really nervous, hopeful that it would happen, and two, just like, what is happening? What is this with Justin? This is so cool. So yes, I was nervous, and then I was able to step back and just think, this is remarkable what is going on. His dominance since he's come back and since he's been with the Houston Astros has been nothing short of special, and I think it should be talked about a lot more than it has been, and I'll be the one to do it, and it's not just because I share blood with him.
No, not at all. If anything, I feel like I'm the one that kind of pries you to talk more about it. I'm like, hey, we should probably talk about Justin Day. He's being tremendous. And you're like, well, we'll find a time and place. And I'm like, and then after each start, it's like 7 innings, 8 innings, no hitter ball through 8, no hitting ball through 5. Like, he has just been phenomenal. His only loss on the year, I mean, obviously 4-1, we were at that game in Anaheim.
Yeah.
And it was a 2-0 game where he ended up striking out Shohei Ohtani 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're right, and that is something that I should probably get over. But you're right, it does take you coming to me and saying, hey, we should talk about Justin. But it's to the point now where, like, I needed to step up and say how impressive it is what he is doing. You're right, I don't love immediate. I try not to talk about him all the time because, one, he's my brother. I'm very proud of him. But, I don't. People can say whatever they want, but everybody loves saying, oh, that's all you talk about. Well, that can't be true on this show because it's absolutely not the case. But today, it needed to be talked about. Almost 8 no-hit innings, gives up 1 hit. A remarkable start. Again, all of them have been great since coming back from Tommy John. And his command has been special. Look at this tweet from Alex Avila. Having caught Justin Verlander as many years as I did, am I surprised? No. But I'm still impressed and amazed at what he can do. I am impressed and amazed because I've watched him my whole life, and I haven't ever seen his command as good as it is now. And I've heard from so many people coming back from Tommy John, your command is the first thing there's the last thing that comes back. His command has been incredible. I saw somebody the other day say Justin Verlander went and got a new tendon, and they gave him Greg Maddox's tendon to pitch with. So it's been awesome, man. It really has.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a wild ride of a season, and I know that I always bring it back to the Mariners, but having him pitch against the Angels live and then pitching twice against Seattle, like both times after the first inning, you just kind of look at it, and after he performed in the first, you go, it's going to be one of those days.
Yeah.
But it just seemingly seems like that's how every single start has been for him, which has been extremely impressive. And obviously, I mean, I know sometimes like you're like, hey, I'm super nervous about it. I don't think people really realize how nervous you do get when you watch your brother on the mound. I remember before Angels game, it was like his first game of the year. It was like 2 hours before the game, and I'm like, hey, man, you want to go walk around, do some stuff? And you're like, absolutely not. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm going to go hang out by myself.
Yeah, I'm not a lot of fun to be around when Justin is pitching. And it's been the way we've both been this way. When he would come to watch me play, he would tell me after, I've never been that nervous. I get more nervous watching you play than I ever get for myself. And that's the way I feel. Like, at least when I'm playing, I control my outcome. If I strike out at the plate, that's my fault. I want Justin to do so well, and I can't help him. There's nothing that I can do about it.
Oh, my goodness. This guy is incredible.
Thanks for watching. If you love Flippin Bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.